What's up, guys? I'm Matt. The channel is Dollar Box Bangers, and today is the recap video. I just ripped an entire case of 2023 Topps Chrome Hobby boxes. Kind of want to go over some of the stuff that I pulled, talk a little about the product in general, so the good, the bad. So anyway, let's get started. So I'm going to start right here with the buybacks. One of the disappointing things was didn't hit as much in buybacks as I had hoped, and I don't really have anything to didn't have it. It's just a gut feeling. I didn't run any numbers or anything like that. But 20, 40, 60, 100, 140, 180. So $100, $180 more than likely, right? Assuming these two win MVP. And buybacks was hoping to hit 300. Just like I said, don't have any real reason for that other than that was my gut feeling. Um, so we'll get into some base rookies. I pulled out a few guys, that I like. Only one, Francisco Alvarez, which was kind of strange. A couple Morel, but I think that was five Young, couple Yoshida, couple Walkers. So it looks like you're getting between 3 to 5 per case. Hit some Casases. I may grade these. I'm gonna put those off to the side actually. So then another one disappointment, and I don't know if this is gonna be throughout the entire print run or if I just got unlucky, but pulled geez, 6 gunners, and pretty every single one of these is OC left to right. Um, so much so that I don't think I can grade them, which is a bummer because I really wanted to grade uh, Corbin Carroll and Gunnar Henderson base rookies, but man, pretty much every single one that I've pulled is OC, and it's the same. It's heavy on the left and thin on the right. So that was a bit of a bummer, but pulled 6 of those, which I think probably would beat most cases. So now we've got kind of the stuff that I thought was slightly better than I didn't want to put it in my dollar box because I think it's sellable. When I list cards on eBay, kind of my threshold, I I don't like to go under $5. 4.99 is kind of my baseline. But I will do, 2.99, 3.99 occasionally. So most of these cards are cards that I think if I get them posted soon enough, should hopefully at a minimum bring $3 to $4. I'm hoping. Um, so we got some prisms, some Trout, Torque, Pena, and prisms are a grid pattern, right? I mean, we all know what it looks like, but the biggest thing I noticed, and I don't know how well it's going to show up on here, but there are like look at his neck. See, to me, that's a print line, right? That's not part of the card design, in my opinion. And I've seen that on a ton of prisms. I mean, I would love if this looked good, I would grade a Riley prism, I'd grade a Beatty prism, a Walker prism, Gorman prism, but they're all, they've all got these lines that I don't think are part of how the card should look. I get that they're a grid design, but to me, it's not appealing to the eye. So the prisms are rough, which was a bummer because there's a lot of cards there that I would have loved to have graded. I think are worth grading if they look good, right? So more to the stuff that back to the stuff that's just a little better than dollar box type stuff. Well, Jeremy Pena, Gold Cup refractor, Mike Trout negative, couple Alexis Diaz refractors, Judge inserts. I mean, Judge stuff sells real quick, and it may not be a $5 bill. It may be $3.99, but we'll see. Gorman, couple Gorman refractors, Peraza, Chris Morel, kind of on the fence if I want to grade him. So another thing I noticed on these especially, I'm sort of nervous about these top edges. They look pretty rough. I've seen that a lot on these 35th anniversary cards. I think I'm sending some Casas in of these with similar top edges. So I wouldn't be surprised if I get smoked on those, but I gotta try. So just be on the lookout for that. Some Johns, Riley, Judge Technicolor, Goldschmidt Technicolor, Buxton. That might wind up back in the dollar box. Alvarez Technicolor. I might lot these all up and try and sell them as a lot. That may be the best way to go. Michael Harris, Future Stars. Alvarez, Future Stars rookie. A couple of these Adley Titans, and then some rookie refractors. This this one, I don't know if you saw the first video. I think I pulled this in the first video, and it had a nasty dent in it to the left of his hands. I don't know if you guys can see that. So that was a bummer. I would love to grade this card, but not going to be able to do that. And then there was a Logan O'Hop negative. I think this was OC. That might have been the reason why I didn't send that one. Then we got these guys. I believe these are case hits. You'll notice the blue tape on them. That's what I do when I've already listed a card. When I list cards, I put the blue tape over them, and then I have a filing system. But I listed these immediately. As soon as I pulled them, as soon as the video was over, I put these up. Like I have this one on a 3-day auction, and I listed this one, close to comparable comps as a buy it now. Great players, not necessarily the type of cards that I love or believe will hold value. I'm not a big fan of the cartoonish type inserts or insert parallels in general. So these are the type of card, like I said, I think now is the time to sell them as quick as you can, and that's what I'm doing. So I did list these immediately. But this video I think was going to come out on Tuesday, and this auction will end on Monday night. So if this sells, and I remember, I'll try and put a little clip right here over my face to show you what it sold for if you're curious. So now I'm going to go to, this is more sellable stuff, but it's, color. Arenado to $3.99. Royce Lewis. Olsen to $2.99. Torque True Blue. Austin Riley to $99. Stroman to $75. A couple of these wave refractors, they look nice. Remember those from I forget what it was now. Stadium Club Chrome. Stefanik, Moreno, another Stefanik, Saad, VR, Mark Vientos, True Blue. So that'll be stuff that I list. It's basically stuff that I don't think is good enough to grade. Just sell it now and move on from it. Next up are some lower end autos. Brandon Hughes, David VR, Aranda, Burleson to $2.99, Varland to $2.50, Kreidler to $2.50, Young to $1.99, and then the last hit of the entire break was this Springer redemption. So I'll redeem that, and I want to see the card in hand. So now we move on to the last part, the stuff that I'm going to send in for grading. I'm going to grade a Bobby Witt Refractor Cup card. Same with Julio. Hit a couple. So 4 Adleys, it looks like. Only 2 Corbin Carrolls out of the entire case, which is tough. One in every 6 boxes. Because my base gunners didn't look good, I had to pivot, and so now I'm grading some future star gunner rookies because it's really all I got. The Alvarez Prism, this one did look good. Didn't see the same issues as the other ones. So as you can tell, you don't see any of the weird lines on this one. To me, that's what they should all look like, and they don't. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to grade prisms, just be careful when you're looking at them, because it is easy to miss with the grid pattern on these cards. Michael Harris Technicolor, Alvarez Technicolor, and another Gunner Technicolor. These are the Casas the Casas cards that I'm going to grade that I was telling you about, and you can see that same rough top edge. I'm curious to see how these grade. If they came back an 8, I wouldn't be surprised. Now that I compare, maybe that one shouldn't go. These two look a little better. on the top edge, but I'm nervous about those. So we're moving on to some rookie refractors: Yoshida, Gorman, Young, Harris, Volpe, Corbin. And then pulled this cool Fujinama negative. This one looks good, dead center. Take a shot on him. Yoshida to 399. Morel to 299. Purple speckle. I really love this card. I'm a fan of Hunter Brown. True Orange to 25. And a couple autos I'm getting graded. Tovar, Juan Grissom, which is a bit of a gamble. He's in AAA right now. I hope he gets another shot. Who knows? JJ Bleday, a gamble. And then the two big boys, the two AL Rookie of the Year favorites right now, Yoshida and the Josh Jung refractor auto. So those are the cards that I'm grading. You've kind of seen pretty much seen everything. I mean, there's a ton of rookies, a ton of inserts, a ton of stuff that it just kind of dollar box filler type stuff. I mean, hundreds of those types of cards, hundreds of rookies. Overall, an insanely fun rip. It's got to be product of the year. I can't imagine anything will beat this. Overall, I would give the quality an A minus. I'm a little bit biased because I got boned on the Gunners. That was a bummer. Prisms, definitely keep your eye out on those and look those over carefully if you plan to grade them. And if you're, this brings up another point. If you're looking to buy singles, really pay attention to those. Because if all Gunners are OC and if these print line issues are prevalent throughout the entire run of Prisms, it's really gonna deflate those population numbers as far as tens goes. So it puts a premium on finding clean copies of those cards, centered Gunners or Prisms without print line issues. So keep that in mind. That could be an angle, something to look out for, because I do think that based on what I've seen, and again, this is an incredibly small sample size, one case out of tens of thousands. But just be aware. It's what I saw. Overall, like I said, give the overall quality is phenomenal. I mean, almost all of these cards are centered like 48-52 at worst. I mean, they are dead centered, and the surfaces is great. Usually with Chrome, my biggest gripe is that the surface looks like crap, scratched up and stings. And I mean, you're always going to get some of that, but this was so much better than anything that I've seen, any program Chrome product that I've seen. This was so much better quality wise. So I hope this was helpful. If you guys were on the fence, this is an awesome product. It's a fun rip. Highly, just it was fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. I appreciate you watching the videos. If you're new, I'd appreciate a subscribe. If you made it this far, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.